You know that thing you're supposed to do? Yeah, that one. You've probably been putting it off for days, weeks, maybe even months. It's sitting in the back of your mind like a forgotten tab on your browser, draining your mental battery even when you're not thinking about it. And the weirdest part? It's not even that hard. So why do we keep avoiding things, even the ones we want to do? Let's talk about it. Avoidance isn't just about laziness. In fact, it's usually not that at all. It's a stress response, a psychological reflex. One part fear, one part shame, and a sprinkle of, what if I'm not good enough? When we avoid something, what we're really doing is trying to avoid a feeling, not the task itself. Which means that even something as simple as answering an email can start to feel like facing a firing squad, if we're scared of what that email might say. Psychologists call this experiential avoidance, the attempt to dodge uncomfortable internal experiences, stress, fear, doubt, shame, boredom, grief. And the more we avoid, the stronger those feelings get. It's like shoving everything under your bed and hoping the mess will magically disappear. Spoiler, it doesn't. It just waits there in the dark, multiplying. Here's the twist no one tells you. Avoidance is often a form of self-protection. Let me explain. Maybe as a kid, you learned that failing meant disappointing someone, or that asking for help made you look weak. So now, as an adult, your brain goes, if I don't try, I can't fail. If I don't speak up, I can't be rejected. If I don't open the email, I won't have to deal with what's inside. Avoidance becomes a strategy. Not a good one, but a familiar one. I once knew someone who got an interview for a job they really wanted. Dream company, ideal role. But they never replied, just stared at the email, heart pounding, fingers frozen. Then the deadline passed. They told themselves they probably wouldn't have gotten it anyway. That's the thing about avoidance. It lets you trade short-term relief for long-term regret. Avoidance isn't just about tasks, it's about identity. We avoid our potential, our emotions, the hard conversations, the mirror. Because facing them might mean facing the truth, that we're scared, that we feel stuck, that maybe we don't fully believe in ourselves yet. But here's the part I want you to hear. You're not broken, you're not lazy. You're just trying to protect yourself from pain in the only way you know how. That deserves compassion, not criticism. Avoidance gives you relief now, but always at a cost later. It steals your energy, your self-trust, your momentum. And maybe worst of all, it teaches your brain, I can't handle this. But you can. You've survived 100% of your hard days so far. You've already faced things that younger you would have run from. Here's a trick. Instead of telling yourself, I have to finish this, say, I'll just start for 5 minutes. Psychologists call this the behavioral activation principle. Action creates momentum. Tiny wins build self-trust, and most of the time, starting is the hardest part. It's kind of like walking into a cold ocean. The first wave is always the worst, but once you're in, your body adjusts. Same with life. The more we face, the less power our fears have. And sometimes, you just need to be reminded that you're not alone. We all avoid. We all get scared. We all feel overwhelmed by life sometimes. But avoidance doesn't have to define you. You can notice it without obeying it. You can sit with discomfort without numbing it. You can walk toward the thing, even if your hands are shaking. Avoidance is loud, but it's not the truth. The truth is, you're capable, you're learning, you're growing, even when it's messy. Especially when it's messy. You don't have to bulldoze through resistance. Just take one honest step. That's it. The rest comes after. If this hits something in you, share it with someone who might be quietly avoiding something too. And remember, avoidance may be a chapter in your story, but it's not the whole book. Subscribe if you're ready to face your fears, one quiet, meaningful video at a time.